Welcome to the Eat Better, Move Better, Live Better podcast presented by Flourish with Tracy, where we'll dive into the realms of holistic wellness, plant-based nutrition, yoga, and self-care to help you live your best life. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for our special segments. Meditation Monday, start your week with mindfulness. Wellness Wednesdays, get the midweek boost you need. Sadhana Saturdays, dedicate weekends to personal growth. Join us as we explore and discuss all things to eat better, move better, and live better. Welcome. We're going to continue the devotional limbs of Bhakti Yoga. Today, we're going to discuss the practice of offering, Archana. It is the offering to the divine as an expression of love. Archana is the offering of your mind and your heart. It's not about objects, it is about the intention. Through Archana, we learn how to offer our thoughts, our challenges, our gratitude, our actions, understanding that our life itself is sacred. So let's begin by just taking a slow, comfortable breath, inhaling gently and exhaling softly. Allow yourself to arrive. Archana comes from the Sanskrit root arch, which means to honor, worship, adore. In Bhakti Yoga, Archana is the practice of worship through offerings, both external and internal. In traditional lineages, this may have included offering flowers or petals, a small piece of fruit, lighting an incense or a lamp, pouring water in a ritual, offering a mantra, or heartfelt prayer. Archana is seen as conversation with the divine. We are saying, let this offering represent my love. Let this gesture represent my surrender. May everything I do become sacred. It's not a religious performance. It's not an obligation. It's not formality. It's just an intimate devotional act that awakens humility and sweetness within the heart. Archana teaches us that everything can become an offering. Our cooking, our work, our relationships, our breath. The purpose of Archana is to transform the practitioner from within. Through offering, we begin to cultivate devotion, loving connections, surrender, recognizing that everything we receive and everything we offer flows from the same sacred source. Purification. Archana purifies the mind by replacing distraction with intention, ego with humility, and doubt with trust. Presence and mindfulness. Each offering requires conscious attention to be meaningful. Sacred relationship. Archana builds an intimate relationship with what you view as the divine. It could be a spiritual deity, it could be nature, source, or your inner self. It isn't about grand rituals. It could be simple, a flower, a candle flame, a silent thought. What matters is the heart behind the gesture. Archana is deeply rooted in the Bhakti devotional traditions. It is described as one of the primary ways to express love. texts emphasize that mindful intention behind offering is more important than the actual cost or complexity of the objects that you may use. Which is why you don't actually need a physical offering. It is your intention, your heart. It is the path that softens your heart. It weakens ego. It is seen as an essential limb of devotion through Bhakti yoga. Archana can be practiced in many forms. Let's explore the 3 major ways you can practice your offering. The first one is physical. Flowers, petals, water, fruit, incense, lamps, candles, leaves. This form engages your senses, sight, smell, touch, inviting the mind into a sacred presence. The second type of offering is mental. This is subtle, more internal. Here, you perform the offering in your mind. You can visualize the offering, a flower, imagining the fragrance of an incense or oil. You can offer a thought, a prayer, or an emotion. You can create an altar in a heart-filled space. This is considered even more powerful because the mind remains fully absorbed. And the third one is an action-based offering, the practice of transforming everyday life into Archana. For example, cooking with love, cleaning as a devotion, working with integrity, and serving others as a form of worship. Everything you do becomes sacred when you do it with devotion. And this expands the act of offering Archana beyond a temple or altar. And it turns life itself into a way of living, a way of ritual. Now, how can you perform Archana? Here's a simple practice that you can use personally or share with others. You can prepare your space by lighting a candle, a lamp. You can place a small bowl of water or a flower on the space that you deem sacred, and you can sit comfortably with your spine straight. You can prepare an invocation by taking a deep breath in, bringing your awareness to your heart, and simply calling upon the divine presence in whatever form that resonates with you. You can establish intention by placing a hand over your heart and silently or saying aloud, "May this offering arise from my sincerity. May it purify my heart and mind. May it strengthen my connection to all that is divine." And then offer the offering. Pick up the flower, or petal, or symbolic object, or visualize it in your mind's eye and hold it gently in your palms. And softly say, "I offer this to you with love," and place that offering in your sacred space, or visualize placing this offering. And then silently absorb it, bringing awareness to your breath, allowing your mind to rest in the feeling of devotion. Absorb the sweetness of the moment for several breaths. And if you wish here, you can chant a simple mantra, or you may hum, just allowing the vibration of the mantra or the hymnal to carry your offering. And then close the offering by placing your palms together, or visualizing placing your palms together, and silently repeat, "May my life become an offering. May my actions become devotion. May love flow from me into the world." And this will complete your Archana. Archana brings profound benefits to you as a practitioner, and the benefits can be felt immediately or deepen over time. These benefits include emotional regulation, as the rhythmic, intentional nature of offering calms the nervous system. A benefit is heart expansion, as devotion softens emotional armor and cultivates warmth. It also cultivates gratitude. Offering something small creates a feeling of appreciation for what you already have. It strengthens your spiritual connection. Archana makes your relationship to what is divine and sacred to you tangible and personal. It reduces ego, increases humility, as the act of rewiring the mind away from self-centeredness takes you closer towards connection. And it's mindfulness and focus based, as each step requires a present moment awareness. And it transforms your daily life into a sacred life. Archana teaches us that everyday actions can be an offering and can be sacred to us. It can be what you perceive as holy. Archana is gentle and it is accessible, but you should still be aware of a few considerations to respect the cultural context. It's important to approach with humility, respect, understanding, and sensitivity, to avoid going through motions. Archana loses meaning when it's done mechanically. Presence is essential. That you are respectful, that this is not about elaborate rituals or strict rules. It's not about perfection. It's about your personal devotion, not a performance. And to avoid attachment to a ritual identity. You can unintentionally become attached to doing it right rather than feeling the offering or the devotion. Your heart is the real altar. And if you have trauma around organized religion, sometimes symbolic offerings can be comfortable for some, but trigger others who are concerned with religion or deity-centered images. Archana is not a religious practice unless you wish it to be. So you are encouraged to adapt the practice that feels emotionally safe for you. And as you complete the study of Archana, reflect and ask yourself, what can I offer today, physically, mentally, or through action, that expresses love? Archana reminds us that devotion is not separate from life. A flower offered with sincerity can purify the entire mind. A single moment of intention can transform the heart. May your practice of offering bring you sweetness, humility, clarity, and peace. May every breath you take become an offering. May every step you make become devotion. May your life itself become Archana. Thank you for sharing time and space today. Namaste. Thanks for tuning in. I hope today's insights help you on a personal journey towards a healthier, happier life. Don't forget to join every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for more self-care and holistic wellness tips. Before you go, make sure to comment, click the bell, like, and subscribe buttons for upcoming episode notifications. Be sure to always consult a medical professional before making any major changes regarding your health, diet, or routine. In the meanwhile, stay motivated, stay inspired, and remember, every step you take is one step closer to a better you. Until next time, keep flourishing, and as always, may all be well.